MMA Boxing Talk here. This is a prediction video for the Bellator event this weekend, Bellator 238, and also the UFC Raleigh card. I'm going to start with the Bellator card. Main event is Cris Cyborg making her Bellator debut, fighting for the 145-pound title against Julia Budd. You know, this is it's actually an interesting fight, interesting style matchup. Cyborg has had a tremendous career, a lot of experience, very aggressive, good boxing. You know, she's tightened up her game over the years, but as we saw in the Nunes fight, when she gets into trouble, her first instinct is to brawl, do what she's always done. Julia Budd, you know, she, has a striking background, big, strong, good in the clinch, good along the fence. I got Cyborg in this fight. I think Julia Budd might find some success in the clinch, but as soon as they separate, it's going to be all Cyborg. And, you know, if he goes to the ground, Cyborg's going to have an advantage with the jiu-jitsu. But I think Cyborg can make it rough, land some good, powerful strikes, gain the respect of Julia Budd, and I think it's going to be tough for Budd to gain the respect of Cyborg. So I got Cyborg winning that one. The co-main event, a fight I'm really looking forward to. It's a part of the featherweight Grand Prix for Bellator, and that's Darrion Caldwell versus Adam Borics. This is the quarterfinal of the tournament. Caldwell, former 135-pound champ, good athlete. He's a fighter that his bread and butter is control, and he kind of stalls the fight a little bit, does just enough to keep the ref from stopping it or standing them up, but he's very good at controlling his opponent on the ground, along the cage, and winning rounds that way. Adam Borics is a very different style fighter, very explosive, very dynamic striker. I believe he's 5-0 in Bellator with 5 knockouts, and I think he's 11-0 career with 11 finishes. So this guy is very dangerous. We saw in the Aaron Pico fight, he has the ability to get back to his feet. He's got some decent submissions from the bottom, on the ground. I got Borics in this fight. I think this is going to be an interesting one. You know, it's a 5-round fight, which I like. But I do think Borics could come out early and hurt Caldwell. And I just think that Borics, you know, yeah, you don't want to get taken down and controlled, but when it comes to damage, inflicting damage on his opponents, Caldwell is not a very dangerous fighter when it comes to inflicting damage. Borics is very dangerous and inflicts lots of damage. So I think Borics has enough to win that. I got him winning by stoppage. Now in the UFC event, UFC Raleigh, the main event, heavyweight matchup, got Curtis Blaydes, one of the top heavyweights in the world, against Junior dos Santos, former champion. This is an interesting fight in the sense that, you know, if Junior wins, he's right there in the title picture once again. Blaydes doesn't want to lose this fight because he's starting to build himself back up from the losses to Ngannou. People might be surprised, but I'm going with Junior dos Santos in this fight, and it's probably not the best decision, but that's what my gut's telling me. I think Junior can get it done. He's got a lot of power, obviously a great boxer. He has very good takedown defense. Now, I don't know if he can stuff all the takedowns, but it is the heavyweight division, and we've seen Curtis Blaydes get stopped twice by Ngannou. That's Ngannou, mind you. But Junior dos Santos hits pretty hard too. Maybe not as hard as Ngannou, but not far off. And, you know, Curtis Blaydes, we've seen him lose twice by stoppage to Ngannou, but also he got dropped by Mark Hunt. So it is possible that Junior can land on him and hurt him and possibly get him out of there. But for some reason, I'm going with Junior dos Santos to win it. More than likely by stoppage. You never know. Could be a decision. But I'm not saying go bet a whole lot of money on Junior. That's just who I feel is going to take it, but it could go very well the other way. Blaydes is a young heavyweight. I think he's only 28, which is, he's a baby in that division, especially at heavyweight in the UFC. And last but not least, the co-main event for the UFC Raleigh card, you have Rafael dos Anjos taking on Michael Chiesa. This is at 170. Both are former 155ers. I got Dos Anjos in this fight. I think his quickness, his leg kicks, and just his ferocity might be too much for Chiesa. And also, you got to remember, Chiesa, yes, he's big, strong grappler, but RDA is not, new to facing guys like that. He's faced Covington, he's faced Usman, he's faced even Leon Edwards. So he is more than prepared and ready for a matchup like Chiesa. I see RDA winning that. Chiesa admitted himself, this is the toughest test to date in my career. I just don't think he gets it done. I think Chiesa, he is his striking defense. He gets hit to the body a lot, and he's there to be hit. And RDA is a powerful dude. Like I said, the ferocity might be a little bit too much for Chiesa. We saw how Kevin Lee just was like a hot knife through butter against Chiesa. So I got to go with RDA. But let me know who you guys are picking, what you think of my predictions. If you liked the video, definitely subscribe. That's it for this one. Peace.